I want to thank you. You trusted me, and because of you, the brothers, my friends, are both alive. They are imbeciles, but better people than they seem. I am grateful for you. Please take this. It is admittedly not much compared to what you would have received if one of them had perished, but can you truly put a price on a human life? You are free to go. May the Great Serpent be with you. Always.
Well, supposedly that is potentially taken care of, at least for now, for a bit. She seems to really think so.
Borhall and Amila are angry now, but they will get over it.
I was starting to wonder, especially with that look, how many times has she done this before? Like, could there be also, like, almost, well, I guess it'd have to be a short-term Men in Black mindy erasey thing going on there, not long-term. But didn't it almost seem like she's done that before? But they would know that, though. Wouldn't they be like, oh, this is happening again. I don't know. This is where I can't see in front of me. That they would have said something like that. All right. Well, now that we have the family,
Will I ever see my family again?
I hope so. I'm on it. I'm on it. Now that we have that done for at least now, yeah, like I said, there are more important things to be a-doing. And one is we need to speak with Ekris, and Ekris was supposed to be in the spaceport, which I think is over here. It's gotta be, right? Whoa. What's going on? Are we getting sidetracked again?
I am sorry, please.
No loitering.
I am starving. I cannot sleep. I cannot think due to my hunger.
You are not the only one suffering. Your actions have deprived another of precious food. You will await your punishment at the security center. Come along.
No, no, please.
Oh, he's gonna run.
Move.
He's gonna bolt.
Just trying to survive one more day.
You might want to move. I don't want to get you shot. Okay, so he stole food. This is the guy who should have been the second, or gal. Yeah. All right. Ekris, could that be Ekris?
In time, Borhall and Amila will come to see how foolish they were being.
I mean, I think they will. I hope they will.
Whatever you may think of this place, there is no question of the influence that Jinan Barone had here.
Oh, I mean... Agreed. Where are you going? What does that say up there? Something... Oh, wait. Was I wrong? Is it the actual plaza? Or the spaceport? Then you speak with the High Council to find out what's happening in Dazra. Now that I'm seeing this, I think it might have said plaza, not spaceport. There's gotta be a bed someplace here. Oh, there you go. All right, you came back. I'm starting to think they actually said plaza. Halls of Devotion, Halls of Authority. Let's head up here. Is this where we need to be? Obedience, Healing, Meat House. I like the sound of that. Alteration Clinic. Listen to the discussion.
There are at least some areas where things have not been thrown into total chaos.
Materials and resources. And what about this talk of missing supplies? I would think the conversation starts there.
Let's pretend like we're talking.
I apologize, but with the cataclysm, the investigation has been slow going.
How convenient.
You're putting the growth before the horns! The issue is not the supplies, it's the workforce! This may sound radical, but if we could reunite with some of the exile from House Malene...
Careful, Envoy. It means nothing if those who lend a hand are holding a knife.
Not to mention,
Excuse me,
they're
I have work to
completely
do.
sloughing mad.
Then keep walking.
What? Too soon? It's only been about 50 years.
For now, let me see what I can find out regarding the missing supplies. It's possible they were lost in the tragedy along with everything else, but I don't know for sure. Once that is sorted, we can revisit this debate.
Of course.
Talk to... Kisrani? Is it common to, like, have conversations standing at so far apart? You're Tavina. Are you Kisrani? You are.
First the cataclysm, now this. There's too much going on right now.
I have a feeling... Alright, it's missing supplies, construction. I have a feeling someone might have used the incident to steal. Wellness, you look exhausted. Maybe take a day.
Pray that I could, but right now I need more time, not less. I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered. Things have been chaotic since the cataclysm, and now word of missing supplies. But that doesn't excuse my rudeness. Let me at least introduce myself. My name is Kezrani Dulkev. I work as an executor for House Dulkev.
Well, that worked out. I'm Marshall. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. And I'm well aware of who you are. Word of the first convert in generations is on everyone's lips these days. But I'm sure you are busy getting adjusted to life here. Is there anything I can help you with?
Ooh, we are looking for work. Seems like you've had some trouble. Overheard your conversation, was curious. Yeah, I was curious.
In that case, maybe you can help. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Doing so would be treason. Using the tragedy as cover seems especially low. Smart move, I'd do the same thing. Which enemies?
I'm not sure. The message was vague, and there are many who would want to do us harm.
Yeah, seems very, very low to do that.
Agreed. It is difficult to believe, and as such, the proof must be ironclad. So I told my cousin to return with more evidence. And when I didn't hear back, I assumed that was the end of it.
Ooh. No,
But this morning,
it's dark.
I received a slate from a courier. It was from Ukaru. It was worrying to say the least.
Yeah, something bad happened. Explain.
It felt like Ukaru was trying to warn me. The contents were cryptic. He mentions a possible conspiracy and being followed and, well, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to panic. He hasn't shown up to work in days, and the timing of all this feels suspicious.
A sudden absence would give credence to the idea he was followed.
True.
Agreed. Ukaru was extremely punctual. An absence like this is very unlike him.
What if he's the
But
one doing
if
the
he
stealing?
is in danger, I don't know if it's safe for me to investigate. I need someone disconnected from the noble houses.
I'll investigate. Just tell me where to start. Don't have time. Why someone disconnected from the noble houses?
The slate Ukaru sent via courier is light on details, but he did say that one of the noble houses may be involved. Which, if true, would emphasize the need for discretion and an outside party.
What kind of shipments have gone missing?
Vital supplies for the city, which given the cataclysm is a wide breadth of things. construction materials, medical kits, food. The loss of all this is a great cause for concern, given the state of the city.
That all makes sense. We already know why she can't investigate. Where to start?
Ukaru's workstation is likely your best bet. He's been working in the rehabilitation unit on the 3rd floor of the Halls of Healing. If you run into any issues with access, hand this slate to my fellow executors. Once you locate him, report back to me. I've got a meeting at House Kadik later, but I shouldn't be hard to track down. Hopefully you'll find my cousin alive and safe.
Well, walking around up there, I didn't see anything, so I think we're going to try the spaceport and see what we can find here. But I want to stay on track. I don't want to get sidetracked yet again for something, although that one seems pretty important. Oh, well, hey, there you are. Hey, buddy.
Ah, yes. Hello there.
Hello.
Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator?
That name is warming up to me. I kind of like it. Malibor says work on the morning device must proceed. High Council told me to help your project. What is going on here?
At the moment, obviously a great deal of nothing. Have the High Council to thank for that. Politics and expedience rarely pair well.
We're here. I'm here to help. How can we help?
Well. Progress, at last. Then your arrival is even more momentous than I'd believed. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
This seems like the one time to set politics aside.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations.
Well, that's not the politics I know.
And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Maybe you should talk to the other lady, Q. She's missing supplies. No use complaining about the past. Time to move forward. Very true. Been here 10 minutes and the council's already annoying. You should be grateful that I'm here and that you can continue your work. Why do you need the council's approval?
The council just so happens to represent the 3 houses under Varun's banner, who are also entrusted with various aspects of running, well, everything. Each of those houses needs to contribute something to the project, so the council is the final stopgap. Were the speaker here, he could bypass all of it with a wave of his hand, but, well, you have already seen the state he's in.
And we've heard the state he's in. You know what? I'm going to go with this. We've been here for 10 minutes and the council is already annoying.
I don't disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal, possibly even heresy. Keep that kind of talk to yourself.
It's between us, Akris. Just between
I've
us.
Done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
Okay, I doubt they'll listen to me. No, I mean, we're the Vindicator. They have to listen to me, don't they? I'll get right on it. I shouldn't have to do that. Well, no, we'll get on it.
I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Vetol owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker. And for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this.
I like the sound
We
of
have
that.
been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Fascinating isn't the word I would use to describe it. If it's not something that would help me get rid of the phantoms, I don't care about it. It is actually kind of... Wait. Is he talking about the phantom? I got so distracted there. I don't know if it's popping up on video. I don't think it did. But we got an Xbox to cheap it there, and it blew my ears out and took up the upper left-hand corner. It threw me off. I don't even know what he's talking about here. This seems slightly nicer.
I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
Now that sounds interesting, for sure. Take anything and give me an edge.
My patience wears thin.
Proven technology against enemies from outside our universe sounds like a great plan. We'll take the edge.
The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And, depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Alright, you can now craft grenades using... Didn't get to read all of that. If you got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it. How have things been affected by the disaster? What would you know about the experiment in the Citadel?
Not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had any idea it was going to turn out like this... It had been Inasco's primary goal for some time. A way to recreate Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it. Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off. Had I not, I would be trapped in there with the rest of the science team.
Oh, wow. Sounds like you got lucky. Perhaps the Great Serpent had other plans from you. You had no way of knowing this was going to happen. Are you literally yawning at me? I think you were. But you still had no way of knowing it was going to happen.
Of course not. I left the project weeks before the disaster. And at that point, we were nowhere near ready. Some breakthroughs were made shortly thereafter, and they ran the experiment. And here we are.
We'll take anything you have that can help.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Oh, so is that what he said before? All right, so again, like I said, I completely missed that. If it's not something to help me get rid of the phantoms, I don't care about it.
Well, then you are in luck. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First,
am I in a
all
loop
the
here?
Phantoms shift to
I think I'm in a loop.
We have learned that these horrors we have managed to collect, well, they have no use.
Let's try this, I guess. Oh, I guess I did ask that again, didn't I? Unproven technology against enemies from outside our universe sounds like a great plan.
I do hope you are not questioning the thoroughness of my research.
Nope.
I assure you, they will work. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should survive.
All right, so...
And depending on how you...
All right, how have things been affected by the disaster?
Just look around. I'm sure you have at least some idea of how much we have physically lost. A huge portion of the city is just... gone. And those left behind are struggling. Supplies are limited. There is so much work to be done, and we are all just so tired.
Didn't you say supplies were piling up?
Eventually we can return things to the way they were, but we must be realistic. That will take time, and I suspect a great deal of it.
All right, I gotta back away from this guy. Like I said, I have to admit, things got weird there, and I got completely lost speaking with that guy. 100%. 100%. All right, let's take a look. So, Dulcaf, Vethal, and Kadik. Can we see where all these are on the map? Why are you bringing me up? Wait, I don't want to travel there. I want surface map. There we go. All right. So if we are here at the spaceport, oh, there's a vacant house. So we have one off to the left. We're real close to one, and then there's one up. There's one up near the armory. All right, let's see if we can't get over Varun Depository. All right, so is this... This might be that path that I was just taking. If we continue back up along that path where we heard about the supplies, that lady, and then circle around, I think we'll find Dulkef. Let's see if I can navigate that.
Excuse me, Vindicator. Can I have a word?
Oh, sure.
The request for aid and supplies
Dulkef.
never cease. Thank you for stopping to talk to me. My name is Lijana Dulkev. Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I am the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city. Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply.
Generally sorry to hear that, and now deliveries are piling up, I'm guessing, right? Not sure I can be much help in finding a replacement. No, yeah, sorry to hear that.
I appreciate your sympathy. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Under circumstances, I'm sure your customers understand the delay. I would think that's true. Difficult time for everyone. Why the urgency? Is this something personal?
The truth is, I am new to this position. When I assumed these duties, it was impressed upon me that I would carry a great burden. The Ministry has never failed to make a timely delivery. Our reputation in this regard is flawless. That reputation and my position are both now in jeopardy.
Okay, I feel what she's saying. Have you tried praying to... I'm sure they'd understand the delay.
The delay has been too long already. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost.
I think that we should help her. Those supplies might be important, perhaps even vital.
They are indeed, and our customers have been waiting far too long to receive them. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
No, I'm not. Yeah, we're not going to do that. And yeah, of course we're going to help. I just hope, yeah, we'll be your makeshift courier, I guess. I am hoping, though, we don't end up in a hole in the desert. How many deliveries are we talking about?
Only 3 packages. Hardly a burden. With that being said, it is a dangerous time to travel outside the city, so be vigilant.
Very true. Just delivering stuff and getting paid. No need to return after. Oh, I love asking this question.
That's correct. Just make the deliveries and collect payment. There's no need to report back. The money is yours to keep. Saving our reputation is payment enough for me.
But if you think about it, if it's so important to her, shouldn't she want to know that it was actually truly done? Because I could just sell those supplies to anybody, potentially for more money, and then she loses her reputation. I believe you actually would beg. No, it'd be an honor to serve. Oh, I'll take the job.
You have lifted a great weight from my shoulders. I thank you. Here are the packages. One is for Alikcha Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamati Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
Well, go figure. It sounds like we got distracted. But I do agree with you, Andrasia. I do agree. All right, this is the Halls of Healing. I was trying to get to. I just want to see. I mean, she had the name we were looking for. Like, where would this house be? Halls of Obedience. Halls of Authority. Wait a minute. Halls of Authority. Are they building it? Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Great Serpent. Oh, Great Serpent. Thank you for revealing yourself to me. Thank you for making yourself known. I am ashamed to admit that I questioned your existence. I am sorry for ever having doubted you. I accept your anger and rage. I deserve your wrath. What you have done to Dasra is surely only an inkling of your power, and you have shown us mercy when we do not deserve it. Despite our circumstances, I am so happy, Great Serpent. I am just so happy that you have revealed yourself to me, proved your existence beyond all doubt. I will forever follow you now, as one of your faithful. All must serve. Greetings.
Greetings? Is this a special spot? I don't have a clue. Do you want to chat?
Vindicator.
You do not. All right, let's take a quick look at the map. Where are we heading now? So, all right. Assist house. Yeah, I feel like we're like... So I'm down here. It feels... So they must have been right up there still. Alright, so we're still on the house thing. It's back on out. The courier. Deliver. Alright, so that's out here. We have another one up there. Where's the third? Over here. Talk to Azad Dubas and then deliver. Oh. So that's a twofer. I think this one is when we first got out of the elevator, we heard two people talking about something. I think that's what that is. Alright, so let's come down and see if we can't deliver this. I mean, I feel like we could almost just kind of shimmy y'all. We could probably come even just straight down here and around. I think that let's get a traveling out to these unknowns. See what we find. Check out that view. Wow. That is insane. Look at that. Very cool. One thing I have noticed as I was walking out here, and was just now happening. It is very framey out here. I don't think I've noticed this much framiness in the main game. Is this the first farm? I think it might be. Kid Groats. Oh wait, we can still scan you. Wait, why is it still third? Oh, does each, like the kids, the females, and I assume males, they're all separate for counting on the scans? Never mind us. Delivering packages. Or a package, I should say. Oh, that's her.
Welcome. It's always good to have a visitor. Hello there. I don't know your face. Are you lost?
We indeed are not. I took a job to help House Dulkev. Not at all. I'm your friendly delivery person. There are days I feel lost, yes. But today, I'm here with a package for you. What makes you think that? It's because she doesn't know who we are. That's why. There are days we do feel lost, but today, no, we're here to help you out with a package.
Oh, I think we all have those kinds of days from time to time. But if you're here with a package, that must mean Lijana was finally able to find a new courier. That's a relief. I've been waiting a long time for this package. It's very sad what happened to the previous courier.
What happened?
His name was Shamid. He was a radiant soul, full of life and joy and dreams. All of it stolen away in the blink of an eye to hear it told.
Oh, I can tell you were fond of him. Maybe he'll come back. Sure, he's in a better place now. The Great Serpent has a plan, though we may not know it. We could tell you liked him.
Yes, I was. After making a delivery, he often stayed for a bowl of stew and tell me the news of the city. He would always have a new joke that he'd share. He had a gift for humor and telling stories. Sometimes, I would laugh so much that my sides would ache for hours. I will miss him.
She seems nice. Now, although, I mean, the city's not very far, but I guess if you can't leave the farm, I get that. For you, whatever's in here smells wonderful. Oh, all right. It's tempted to keep this, but here. Get this away from me before the smell gets into my clothes. All right. How can it smell both wonderful and bad? Smells wonderful. Stay positive.
Oh, good. It's definitely the right package then. I spent a small fortune on these spices. They're some of the rarest we have, as well as the most pungent. Cooking is my great joy, and the proper use of seasonings is the most important part.
Hence the stews.
Thank you for this.
For the old courier. This conversation's making me hungry. Can we get some stew?
Oh, then I won't keep you.
Oh, no, 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 no. I was hoping we'd get some stew. Well, you do have helpers, though. So you could travel into the city.
I can't wait to get those spices you brought me into a stew.
How has the catastrophe in Dazra affected the Groat farms?
By the Serpent's mercy, we were safe from the worst of it. But in truth, nobody was really spared. Everyone either lost someone close or knows someone who did. And of course, there was the disruption to goods and services, the delivery of supplies and so on. The disaster touches every part of our society. I just wish I could know the Great Serpent's reason. Why visit this calamity upon our people?
I don't know. How did you get into Groat farming?
Oh, I was raised in the city. And when I was still young, my parents took me to visit a groat farm. My father wanted me to see how others lived, to open my eyes to new possibilities. That day changed my life. I knew from the moment I set foot on this farm how I would serve. The Great Serpent had revealed my life's purpose, and I came to work here as soon as I was of age. It has been a fulfilling life.
I mean, she just seems like a happy person. What's something people might not know about Groats? I don't know anything about Groats, so whatever you tell me is going to be new info.
Oh, Groats don't do well on their own. Without other Groats around, they become depressed and stop eating, even to the point of starvation.
Is that... I assume Groats are a play on... Although we just saw them, they don't look like goats. But the other one did say the horn before... The Groat before the horn. Are they kind of like goats? And if they are, is that true about Groats? Or about goats? Wow.
Oh, you might not know it to look at them, but Groats are excellent climbers. They try to get up to high places so they can see their surroundings. That includes the tops of crates and buildings, by the way.
Interesting. Well,
it was good to
that
talk.
one definitely does kind of seem to trend with goats. Can I get you back there? I think the mail's in the way.
I shall stand guard while you focus.
And I'm literally focusing. Well played. Well played, Andrasia. Can we take a look inside here? Is there anything like a data pad? And it's still framey. Mysterious deaths. Wait a minute here. Everyone, on more than one occasion, seemingly healthy animals have been dying and with no obvious cause. Please keep a close eye on your Groats. Look for any sign of unusual behavior or illness. If you see something unusual, let me know right away. I sent a message to Azad Dubas at Hamadi Station in the hope that he and his wife can look into the matter. Serpent willing, they will solve this mystery quickly. So, could it be something in the food? Got another data pad here. Weekly chores. Grooming / check for parasites. Oh, could it be the parasites? Milking daily. Inventory supplies, place reorders as needed. Scrub living quarters, bathroom, clean up surfaces. Check Groat water supply. Could be the water. Clean refill as needed. Check pen for weeds. Other unwanted plants. Check fence integrity. Sounds like a pretty good chore list. We can hear him chomping down out there too. Take you. You don't need that. Trash. Need to add that to the chore list. All right. What else do we have? Do we have any other buildings out here? I don't think so. Look at that sunset. Wow. Wait, are those things legitly floating? Or just not loaded in properly? Not loaded in properly. What do we... Oh, these are more people. Is this still the same farm? Wait. What? Why do you... Wait. What's going on here? Woeful Vortex Phantom? Oh, no. I don't want to be building.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Did these guys have something to do with the deaths? These guys are tough. Wait, what is this thing? Oh, that's a horror. Hey, buddy. All right, do we get to lose? All right, so this is a horror.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
I mean, I'll bet this is what we need to make that stuff. Those grenades, right? I'll bet that's what we need to make the grenades. Let's get a digi-picking. A drilling rig. Rare manufactured component. This item can be used as a component in crafting. Well, that's interesting. Can use a drilling rig for crafting. Seaweed. Is that just food? Yeah. We already have one of those. I still don't know what those shards are for. Oh. Someone told us that, yeah. That they have these shards, right? That's part of what happens. Now, I was thinking these things are going to be some kind of currency. Could they be some sort of... Could they be a crafting material? The Big Bang. Got a lot of ammo. We already have a spacesuit, but that's worth a lot. Actually, that's worth more. We'll take the shard. Now, there should have been a body or 2 or 4 over here. Modified star shard. All right, now we're good on that. So, yeah, could this be the reason for the mysterious deaths? I guess this probably makes the most sense. Oh, wait, this is a pirate. Now, what's a solo pirate doing out here? No idea. Anybody else? No. I think we're cleared. All right. Well, one package down. And so far, we have not become... I've got nothing to say. I had nothing to say there. I was trying to think of something. I failed miserably. It's actually safe for you out here now, my dude. Wait, can we talk to her at all about these things, these vortexes? I have an idea.
I hope your other deliveries are going well. Ah, hello again, courier.
How about another interesting fact?
Oh, Groats have a much wider field of view than we do. They're not easy to sneak up on, as I learned when I was a child. That was the same day that I also learned that they have a powerful hind kick.
You will rise as Varro.